Hi ladies and dudes, this is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop1970. This is my review for a day. And today's review, ladies and dudes, well my friends, it's that time again for another anime review. And this anime review is definitely one of my all-time favorites. One of the best Marvel's anime of all time. So for my next anime review is Wolverine. And I will tell you why this anime deserves to be one of the best Marvel's anime of all time. So anyway, without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my anime review of Wolverine. And now let's head on to the main plot story before I can tell you about my main thoughts of this really cool anime. So the anime starts off with our cool, beloved Deadly Claws man named Wolverine. A year ago he lost his lover Mariko because Mariko got kidnapped by her dad, and her father just took her back home to Tokyo, Japan, where she belongs. And sadly, she's going to be forcibly married to this spoiled rich dude called Kurohagi. I think I got his name right. And so Wolverine is on his way to Tokyo, Japan to save his long-lost love from the wrath of her evil father and that fake fiancé of hers. But while he's on Tokyo, Japan, he did get lost in a battle with Mariko's father, and that evil spoiled rich dude wants to find a way to kill him off as soon as he can, and he let his bodyguards do all the work, but then they failed, and Wolverine woke up and he saw that mysterious young woman named Yuiko, who is one of the most deadliest assassins around Japan, and she's also came by to Tokyo, Japan to seek revenge on Mariko's father for what that guy had done to her parents. So she is here to seek out revenge of what had happened to her parents long ago. So Wolverine and Yuiko had decided to join forces, and they're on their biggest adventure of their lives to get what they need. For Wolverine, he needs to rescue Mariko, while Yuiko is on her way to seek out revenge on that dude for what had happened to her parents. And there's a lot of great challenges here and there for what our anti-heroes are going to challenge as they head off to go on to their biggest missions of their lives. So I guess there's only a few questions remain in this anime. Will ever Wolverine rescue his beloved Mariko on time before the wedding thing will start? Will Yuiko ever get her revenge on, to finish off that Mariko's father for killing off her parents long ago? Or what's going to happen when their journey is going to be in a big giant chaos while they're heading on to their greatest adventure of their lives in Tokyo, Japan? So anyway, that's my whole entire plot of Wolverine. And I want to say, ladies and dudes, for all the Marvel's anime I've seen, from Iron Man to Blade, I will say that Wolverine deserves to be one of the best Marvel's anime of all time. I mean, this anime really did blew me away. I really love the storyline. I love the characters. They are so darn memorable. Has great character designs, beautiful animation, a really awesome score, great action, great drama. All the above. I love every single part of this anime that really did blew me away. Even if it is only in 12 episodes. But I will say the 12 episodes had a very nice, good, fast-paced storyline, and it did fit to this anime pretty darn well, if you know what I mean. But anyway, let's head on to the strongest points and the weakest points of Wolverine. I will say for the strongest points of this Wolverine anime will be a tie. Just a tie between the animation and the character designs. I will say for the animation and the character design, they are very well done in so many ways. For the animation, it was so darn beautiful. It's very bright, very colorful. And I will say of all the Marvel's anime that I did see from Iron Man to Blade, I will say that Wolverine had the most powerful, richest animation I have ever seen in my life. Even the character designs look pretty well done. I really love it. Hand drawn for the characters, and I love every single piece of the character for their personalities, their attitudes, and all the above. So I will say the animation is pretty well done in its own right. And as for the character designs, it was spot on. I love every single character design for each of the characters. I will say the best character design for me will have to be Wolverine, Yuiko, and Kikyo. They were the three best character designs I have ever seen in this anime. Look at Wolverine, for goodness sakes. He is pretty darn awesome, and those Madhouse company did a pretty well done job making an excellent character design for Wolverine. And to tell you the truth is about this Wolverine character design, Wolverine kind of looks like he's in his 20s. He's like 24 or 25 years old. If you look at this beautiful design very carefully, he kind of looks 24 or 25. He is still an adult. I know he's immortal thanks to his healing powers, but this is really beautiful and very well hand drawn. So I will say for the strongest points of this anime will be the animation and the character design. And as for the weakest point of this anime, it has to be that awful main villain. That spoiled evil rich dude, Kurohagi. I hope I got his name right, Kurohagi. I really hate this character. I mean, he was the most pathetic character I have ever seen in this whole entire experience for Wolverine. I mean, he's frickin' selfish, he's frickin' arrogant, he's not taking things seriously at his job, he is nothing but a frickin' coward, and he never fought our anti-heroes very, very seriously. I mean, he was definitely the worst villain ever in anime history, or rather fought the worst Marvel's anime character in all of history. Yeah, I really hate that character. If you did see that character, well, I never got to study him much, but you get the story. So I will say that main villain, Kurohagi, he is definitely the most weakest point of the whole entire Wolverine anime. And I will say for all the other villains, I really do like Mariko's father. He's a really serious character. I'm glad he took things seriously when he fought our anti-heroes. That's a good thing. I really like Omega Red. Omega Red is pretty cool. I really like the part where he took his revenge very seriously to Wolverine for what had happened like a few years ago. And he had a good background story of it. And as for that, the whatever that thing is, that statue thing, it was okay. But it's a pretty cool design anyway. But I will say those three villains were good, but there's one villain who's freaking bad. So anyway, that's my strongest points and the weakest points of Wolverine, the anime series. But now let's go on to the characters. I will go with the three main characters who are definitely the most strongest point of this whole entire anime, and they were so freaking memorable. I mean, these three anime characters really did blow me away. First off, let's go on with Kikyo. Now, this is the anime character I frickin' fell in love with. He is so frickin' awesome. He's one of the best. He's somewhat of an anti-villain or somewhat of an anti-hero. But anyway, Kikyo is such a cool character. I really love his personality. I love his attitude. I love the character design of this dude. And I love the part where he began to release his sword from the bottom of his hands, and he was so freaking awesome. He was such a cool fighter. And the best part I love about Kikyo is that he took his fight skills very, very seriously, and that's the type of anti-villain or anti-hero I was waiting for. I was waiting for a good character who could face main hero or anti-hero very, very seriously. And I think Kikyo did a well done job. He is such a freaking awesome character. I just love him to death, and I just wish that those people who did the Wolverine movie, I just wish they should have added him in the film. And that way the movie will be 10 times awesome than before. And then we got Yuiko. I hope I got her name right, Yuiko. I really love Yuiko. She was definitely the best main female protagonist in this whole entire anime. I mean, she had a great storyline. She has a great personality, great attitude. I love her character design of the character. She is a really good fighter. She took her job very, very seriously. And I really do feel sorry for her in her background story. She had the best storyline out of all the other characters that came in this anime, because her storyline was pretty darn tragic, and I do feel sorry for her for losing her family when they got killed by Mariko's dad. It was a sad shame, and it was really good. I really love Yuiko. I hope I get her name right one day, but overall, she is a freaking awesome character. And now let's go on to the main character of this anime, Wolverine. I freaking love this character. He is definitely my most favorite one of all. I mean, he had a good storyline. He has a great personality, great attitude. I love his deadly claws. And Madhouse did a very well done job making a very awesome character design for this dude. I mean, look at him. He's freaking awesome in so many ways. And I really do feel so sorry for him for losing the one he loves, and he tried really, really hard to get her back for as long as he can. It's really sad, and you better check out the final episode of Wolverine where everything is going to be frickin' tragic, if you know what I mean. But I don't want to spoil the ending, but you guys need to check it out for yourselves. So anyway, ladies and dudes, here's my final thoughts of Wolverine. Overall, Wolverine is truly one of the best Marvel's anime of all time. It had a good storyline, has great characters, except for one, has great character designs, beautiful, rich animation, has an awesome score, great action, great drama, a little bit of romance, and this is one of the most tragic stories that you'll ever watch in your whole entire life. And I think Wolverine deserved to be one of the best Marvel's anime of all time. And truly one of the best, I guess. So anyway, for my rating for 1 to 10, I decided to give this Wolverine anime a really awesome score of 9.5 out of 10. You have better check out this anime to believe it. If you haven't, I'm sure Wolverine will hunt you down and take you down for the count. So anyway, that's my whole entire anime review of Wolverine. And I want to thank Tendo for letting me borrow those 2 animes that came from Marvel. So thank you, Tendo, for letting me borrow your your DVDs for a while, and I promise I'll give it back to you when the time is right, yes. And also join me next time for my next anime review. I promise I will do my anime review of Rurouni Kenshin, the TV series, and Pokemon the Mega Evolution Special. So those will be coming soon in the near future. So anyway, this is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop1987. Sayonara!